forward, at 6'8", number 50, Aaron Gordon. Pass forward, at 6'4", number 25, Jalen Green. At guard, at 6'11", number 7, Ben Simmons. At center, at 6'11", number 16, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, at 6'7", number 2, the head coach of the Knicks, Tom.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at the Magic starting group. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Murray. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And Porter drops them both. Simmons with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Ball. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. It's sent back down by Simmons. Ayton against Porter. And Simmons kicks to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Here's Turner. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got 6.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The pass to Murray. Smith outside. Turner trying to free himself up. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton, takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Now here's Murray. Kicks it to Porter. Fires the 3. No good there. So New York will take it the other way. And here's Green outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knicks lead, 13-9.
Simmons against Murray. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Turner. 6 points for him. Down low. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
Ball against Murray. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Magic. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray kicks to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Turner. Lock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Lets it go with a 3. No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Timeout, Orlando. It's time for T-shirts. Your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for 8. Jones comes in for Ball. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Magic, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Smith. And it's Avdia in for Porter. Now here's Murray. And he drives in. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Green, following the bucket by Orlando. Jones, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Hill. They trail by 1. Left side, Jones. There's the drive. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. And Dedmon throws it down.
The assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the first quarter of play. Orlando out in front, leading by just 1.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Porter. Jackson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Avdia. And it's Murray in at the 1. Drives to the hoop, and Jones sends it back. And here's Tucker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kicks it out to Jones. Three-pointer. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Porter passes to McDaniels. Orlando moving the ball around. Jackson a screen on Hill. Here's McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. So for New York, their last game a win against Detroit. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Now, here's Avdia. Guarded by Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Turner inside. He's against Hill. They're outside. Gonna go that time. And New York the other way now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
Smith checked in for Avdia. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Murray the pass to Turner. Murray dishes to Turner. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
In the corner, Murray with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint, stolen by McDaniels. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. A nice shot by Tucker.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from three, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
30. Magic timeout call. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Magic also changing it up. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Turner. And it's Mitchell in for McDaniels. And Murray's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray against Ball, and the wide open shot for Morris.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Ball against Murray. Ball with the bucket.
Well, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Lead, 34-32.
Murray finds Smith. Now, here's Dedmon. And stolen by Ayton. Out to the wing. Ball from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for New York. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
37-32.
Inside, Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Morris with the bucket.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Dedmon a screen. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Simmons inside. Covered by Mitchell. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Avdia in for DeJounte Murray. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the basket by Jackson.
Assisted by
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
Passes at the ball. Rebound by the Magic. Now Mitchell. There's the lob to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
It's a tie game in New York. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
Now turning to our featured game here tonight, the New York Knicks. They're in a close one.
Hard to feel happy when you're...
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got DeAndre Ayton all out there with Simmons. And there's Gordon, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
New York leading by 3. Green passes to Ayton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ayton's got his first bucket of the night.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Knicks shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Green, the pass to Ayton. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Smith with a screen on Simmons. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so Ayton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the basket by Gordon.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. McDaniels checked in. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the middle, here's Turner, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in the first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
Hill, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. All free throws good from Turner. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Mitchell right side. And Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Pass to Gordon for 3. The shot, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Gasol with the steal. Bobbed up there for Green. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
An incredibly long at the point. Ball using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break.
Orlando, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Mitchell against Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him, and it goes down 2 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Hill with it. 5 points in the game. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Hill. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is McDaniels. Pass to Murray. Turner with a screen on Hill. Inside, Smith finds Turner. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green, no luck. The Magic trail by 11. Now, here's McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the
Turner inside. He's against Green. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
A 3 from Hill. Murray with the defensive effort. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Mitchell passes to Turner. Good work defensively by Gasol. The Knicks leading by 8. There's 1:17 left in the third. Hill with it. Picked up by Turner. Ball kicks to Hill. New York moving it around. Gordon outside. No good on that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Down low. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Hill finds Green. They need this one. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Perimeter small feet, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
In for the Knicks. Andre Ayton's checked in for Gasol. P.J. Tucker comes in for Aaron Gordon. Jones checked in for Green. And Jones subbed in for Hill. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Smith. Avdia's checked in for McDaniels. And Porter subbed in for DeJounte Murray.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
61-51.
Mitchell against Ball. Now Mitchell. Latrey.
This is exactly where length and instinct combine to provide a stop. Ball doing it nicely at the defensive end.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get right back to the end.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, there's also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Avdia out there with Jackson. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Porter at the two-guard spot.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager. And eventually the third overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dedmon.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the pass to Jones. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Orlando Magic.
65.
Pulls from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Ball. Goes up at the stripe. They get it back. And good that time. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Porter against Ball. And Jones has it in the corner. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Ayton. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Porter looking it over. Jackson setting the pick here for Porter. And he converts the layup.
Michael
Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Magic.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Outside Porter. Jackson in the corner. Passes to Avdia for the three. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Shots good by Dedmon.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Miles Turner comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Avdia.
DeJounte Murray.
Jones against Murray. Jones, the pass to Ayton, and stolen by Murray. Feeds to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
That's from
Murray's got his 9th assist in the game now.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And the Magic making a change here. Smith has checked in, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
The try by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
New York leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Outside Turner lets the three fly. And they recover it. Here's Mitchell. Goes up again. And it's Smith missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside, Simmons. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Floats it up for Iguodala. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. And he banks that one home.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, you've got to like the sight of Simmons knocking down the jump shot.
75.
Unless you're the other team, of course. Then you know you're in trouble when he's making jumpers.
And who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
A different look for New York. Ayton comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Jones subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando.
Magic substitution.
Porter dishes to Smith. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
From deep, Green makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Mitchell against Green. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And Mitchell drops them both.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
That's tipped. Fires the 3. Off on that one. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not